Now we will wire up our UI with downloader. So first of all, we are downloading tasks from tab web view. So when tab is detected, we are calling download task fetcher that will fetch download task details, and at the last it will show add new d task sheet. So open add new d task sheet, and in this we have one to do. So here we need to call download now at two places. So we will remove this, and here we'll add comment data saved download now, and we'll first of all assign final task ID to recent task ID. We already did that. Now in the if block, we'll create new runnable that will pass to activity dot run on UI thread, and in that runnable's run method we'll create intent to start our downloading service is equal to new intent, and we'll move from context to downloading service dot class, and we'll pass bundle to that intent. So first of all, we will put integer with key did as final recent task ID, and we will put string d status in that bundle, and we will put download now. So when you see downloading service, we have on start command, and here we are capturing the status and did. So when we pass download now, it will call download now method which will start downloading of our download task. So after putting download now as d status and did, we'll pass that bundle to intent using intent dot put extra, and we'll pass not put extra, we'll use put extras, and here we will pass that bundle 1. Now thereafter we will check if build dot version dot sdk integer is greater than or equal to build dot version codes dot o, that is Oreo. Then in that case we will call activity dot start foreground service, and we will pass intent. In the else block, we will just call activity dot start service, and we will pass intent. And after that, if else, we'll show toast r dot string dot new task added. So we need to create that string resource. So new task added, and we'll extract string resource, and we'll pass its resource ID to show toast, and thereafter we need to pass context as well. So we are ready with our runnable. We'll replace it with lambda, and just copy the whole code which is present in if statement, and search for to do and paste it over here by removing to do. So it will start our downloader when user clicks download button. Now thereafter open recycler view adapter and open base view base folder. In that base folder we will create one special method, private void pause or resume download or error. It will take download task. We'll call it download task, and it will take image button, start, stop, pause IB, and it will take integer position as third parameter. Then we'll switch to download task dot get current status. Now in case of 1, 3, 6 and 2, that is in case of started, resume, waiting and downloading, we want to pause download. So we will create a new intent. We will pass context and we want to start downloading service.class, and we want to pass bundle to it. And we will put string d status in that bundle, and since we want to pause, we will put pause. Thereafter we will put integer did and we will pass download task dot get key id to it. Thereafter we will pass that bundle to intent using intent dot put extras, and we will pass that bundle, and we will use context dot start service and we will pass intent. Then we will change start stop IB's background resource. It is image button, not image, so change this to image button, and we will set background resource to r.drawable dot start background, that is this background with height and width 40 dp and fill color as primary text. This one, because we are resuming, hence for next time we want to set this background for resuming that task, because in this case we are pausing download, so for the next time we want to set that background as resume, hence we use that. Then for case 4, that is for pause case, we want to resume download. So first of all we will set background resource to round pause, which is this one with height and width 40 dp and fill color primary text, because next time we want to pause download task. Then we will call db dot update download task na, and we will pass download task dot get key id to it. Then we will pass 1 as its status, and we will pass QEUED as download speed, and we will pass dash for time depth. So one status is started. Thereafter we need to pass intent, so just copy this code, whole code over here, and this time we will pass resume from RV to it. and we will pass DID, and we will put extra bundle. Now when we want to pause download, our service is already running, but when we want to resume download, our service may not running. Hence we need to check for version code, and we need to start foreground service if version code is greater than or equal to Oreo. So we will check if build dot version dot SDK integer is greater than or equal to build dot version codes dot o. Then in that case we will use context dot start foreground service, and we will pass intent to it. In the else case, we'll just call start service and we'll pass intent, and then we'll call notify item changed over here, and we'll pass position that will refresh our task, and thereafter we'll break from this case. Now in case of case 5, we'll set background resource of start pause background. Case 5 is error, so we'll set background resource to error background, which has height and width 40 dp and fill color error, this one. After setting background, we'll call special method create error details pop-up dialog, and we'll pass download task dot key id, then we'll pass position, and we'll pass start stop pause IB to it, and we'll comment this. We will add it as to do. We'll do that later. First of all, we will run our app on emulator for checking our functionality is working or not. So we missed semicolon over here. So we will open a new tab and we will search for download VLC. Then open this first link www.videoline.org. VLC download windows.html and click on download VLC. And we will add this page as speed dial. So open menu and add to speed dial. And then click and start download. So new task added. Now open first activity. It is showing that task at the top, and our on click is not working because we forgot to set on click listener. So in base holder class, we'll create final view dot on click listener. On click listener is equal to new view dot on click listener, and in that we'll fetch final integer pose is equal to get binding adapter pose position, and we'll fetch final integer task id from download task IDs using get, and we'll pass binding adapter pose to it. Then we will call pause or resume or download or error, and we will use db.get download task, and we will pass task id to it. Then we'll pass start pause IB and puts to this function. Now after that, we'll set this on click listener to start pause IB using set on click listener, and we'll set this on click listener to MCV also, and we'll replace this on click listener by lambda, and we'll rerun our application and see if it is pausing or resuming our download task or not. Now we'll start download again, new task added, and it is showing that VLC 11. So same browser and downloader has stopped. So when you see logcat and search for exception, then cursor index out of bounds exception index -1 requested with size of 1 and error is present in get download task. So open this, just press Ctrl from keyboard and click this, so it will move towards that location. So we forget one line over here. We never moved our cursor to the first record, so after creating download task, we need to move our cursor to the first record. So just search for new download task in the database handler and make sure that we are moving cursor. Then search for set key ID and make sure that before that statement we are moving our cursor. So we are moving. Now run app one more time and check if pause resume functionality is working or not. So now it is showing notification, as you can see it is downloading our file. It is showing speed and time left, and pause from notification is working. Resume from notification is working. When we turn off our network, it is showing waiting, so it is waiting for network. Then we will turn on network. So it is downloading file, but it is not updating user interface over here. So we need to fix this. We will fix this in the next video.